Hi guys, this is my fourth week of 6 week challenge for losing weight, and so far I managed to lose just above 6 kilos in 4 weeks. At the end of this video I'll share with you the progress so far and comparison between week 1 and week 4. In this video what I would like to take you through is 8 reasons which might be stopping you of losing weight. So let's take a look one by one and see what actually can help you to overcome it and get to your desired weight and desired body. So first of all, we'll start with same weight, different body. This is really a blessing in the sky, and this one is very rare. I would say mostly it's going to be for people who already exercised before and managed to get to certain level of body composition and build quite a lot of muscle. When they had a certain period of time when they didn't exercise and managed to get extra weight which they don't want, and they returned back and would like to get in shape, they started to exercise again, they started to look into the diet and cutting out, and they're actually in a sweet spot where weight is not changing, so it's the same weight throughout the whole period, but actually what happens inside of the body, the muscles are starting to grow, the muscle memory kicks in, and in the same time, because you're in just minor caloric deficit, your fat is going down. So that's very rare, but if you're the person who actually have this, congratulations, you won the lottery. In the same time, I would say how to identify it. It's probably just by taking photos. If you're taking comparison photos from where you started and see your body throughout the weeks, as well as you will see that your progress in the gym is going up. So again, well done if you're in the first category, or first is a problem for you. It's not a problem, it's already a solution. Okay, let's take a look into the next one. Next one is very easy to fix, and it's actually bigger than we think. Not drinking enough water. So when I'm talking about water, water is crucial for our body, not just to stay alive, which is quite important when you're losing fat, but also to make sure that your whole body operates like a well-oiled engine, if you like. In here, when I'm talking about water, we need to target around 2 to 3 liters of water per day. And also, just to make it a bit simpler for you, I would suggest when you wake up in the morning on an empty stomach, have a glass of water. If you like, have a couple of glasses of water. So that will get your first half a liter of the way straight away. Then, before any meal, maybe 30 minutes before that, make sure you have a glass or 2 glasses of water. First of all, it will fill you and you will feel a bit fuller before you get to the food. And second of all, also it is proven that once you drink a certain amount of water, let's say half a liter, you're actually going to burn more calories. Just your body is naturally burning more calories within the next 1 hour and a half. So win-win situation here. There also was a study for 12 weeks. There was a certain group of people who were drinking half a liter of water before a meal, and there was another group of people who didn't. And after 12 weeks, they actually identified that the group of people who drank half a liter of water 30 minutes before the meal actually managed to lose 44% more body weight than the group which did not drink. So again, this one, there is nothing simpler probably to implement. Just make sure you drink enough water. Okay, let's take a look on the next one. Next one is not doing strength training. In here, when we are talking about strength training, it's to make sure that first of all, you maintain your muscle while losing body fat. For a lot of people, it's very important, especially if you exercise and you don't want to lose all that hard gain muscles, and you want to make sure you sustain some of them. Unfortunately, we cannot keep all the muscle, but again, you can just slow the process of losing the muscle. And also to make sure that you're actually boosting your metabolism, that your body is consuming more calories throughout the time, throughout the whole day. It's not just when you exercise, but actually it's burning more calories just to perform normal activities throughout the day, which is so beautiful about it. Let's say there are twins and they have similar diet, but one of them is exercising and another one is not, they will be losing weight completely different, even considering that both of them are in a deficit of calories, because one person who is exercising is boosting that metabolism and it is actually helping him to burn those calories even outside of the gym. So this is very important, and it might be not something like on the top of your list to do with strength training, but in the long run your body will be grateful for you exercising and doing some of the heavy lifting, maybe high intensity interval trainings or trainings like this. The next one we would like to take a look is actually not eating enough protein, and they are actually working both quite well together. Once we had a good exercise in the gym, we've done some strength training, we want to make sure that we have enough building blocks to recover, to repair those broken muscle tissues which we so hard worked out in the gym. Also, it is going to spike our metabolism. It's all about that, making sure that you are getting your machine running in a way where it's keep burning the calories even when you are not doing something like actively to burn the calories. Also, what will happen, it will reduce the hunger level. So you're not going to feel as hungry when you eat protein-rich meal. You just make sure whenever it comes to eating any of your meals, be it breakfast, lunch or dinner, you include enough protein for this meal. When I talk enough, what is important to make sure that if you take a look on your plate, 35% of your plate is going to be protein-rich products. So that there are around 20% of fats. Make sure you select right fats or good fats, be it avocado, be it flaxseed oil, be it salmon if you would like fish. Make sure it's just good fats. Also, we have 45% of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the main source of fuel or energy for us, and I know that a lot of diets suggest that just cut everything out. Again, in here we'll come to it later on a bit, but we want to make sure it's a sustainable diet for us, and we are doing those adjustments which we are able to maintain. When we cut all the carbs, trust me, we are getting angry, and we don't want to be angry. If you like this video so far, please consider subscribing to the channel and share with your friends. I really would appreciate it as it helps to grow the channel. Thank you so much. So let's take a look into the next one. It is number 5 is not active enough. This one is very basic, very small change, but again it's boosting our metabolism and getting us in the right direction. So what I'm talking about here is something simple as walking, be it going for a walk in the morning or going for a walk in the evening, or just doing a simple walk to the local grocery shop or any local place will help you dramatically. And in here, yes, we're burning calories doing cardio, we're burning calories doing the strength training, but most of the calories we are burning actually by doing the daily life. If you're going somewhere and there is an option of choosing a stairs or elevator, make sure you take the stairs. If, for example, you need to go to the local grocery shop, then walk to it, not drive to it. And if it comes to the, I don't know, who is going to clean the house, again, house chores actually are burning quite a bit of calories, so make sure you are volunteering to do the vacuum cleaning, mopping the floors and cleaning the dishes. It will help you to burn those extra calories as well. If you like to dance or you would like to challenge yourself to dance, it's a great activity to burn a lot of calories, have a lot of fun and show off your moves if you like to. So all in all, just make sure you're active enough. Don't spend extra time sitting on the couch and watching the TV. Just go out there for an evening walk or morning walk. 30 to 45 minutes will burn plenty of calories, will reset you and make sure that basically you're burning those calories. Alright, so let's take a look on number 6, not planning what you eat. This one is very critical for us. Very critical, the reasons behind it. Once we have a plan, it's very easy to stick to it. You already know ahead of a week what you are going to do throughout the whole week. So you plan your meals, you plan when you are eating them, you plan when you don't eat them, and you stick to it. And it's a relatively simple process to apply. When it comes to not planning, and let's say, oh well, I'll just swing it and I'll make sure that I eat less, we'll end up not realizing that we are actually consuming more food than we're supposed to in order for us to lose weight. we might snack more, and we might end up with drinking some soft drinks or some juices or some other forms of liquid like lattes, cappuccinos, chai lattes and so on, which actually contain a lot of sugar and also contain extra calories which we don't want, and most of the time we don't account for. Also, unfortunately, sometimes we might end up eating too much or just eating out. When we are eating out, we have very little control what is going to be on our plate. Yes, we order through a menu, but what happens in the kitchen, you actually don't know. We might put extra 5 spoons of oil there, and it will taste amazing, trust me. You will leave a 5-star review, but it's not going to serve your desired goal of losing weight. Number 7 is not sleeping well. There are studies done where it is proven that poor sleep is leading to obesity, gaining extra weight instead of actually losing weight. Also, it is leading to anxiety and stress, which all of us we would like to avoid in our lifestyle. There are small things which you can try to implement into your lifestyle and see if it's going to help you, and potentially you'll sleep better. On the long run, if you're sleeping better, the body will be very grateful, your well-being will improve, and you'll feel great in general. Okay, so first of all, I would suggest try to sleep around 7 to 8 hours. I know we're busy, but try to make sure that you are sleeping enough time. Also, try to go to sleep in a certain time and wake up in a certain time. It just helps our body to recognize that, oh, it's about time to go to sleep. It naturally will feel a bit tired, if you like, and you will fall asleep easier. Also, you want to maintain a certain temperature in your bedroom if you can. It's going to be 18 degrees Celsius, and if you can, not try to avoid using the gadgets 1 hour before you go to sleep. There are multiple different approaches how you can improve your sleep. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can meditate, you can go for a walk in the evening, which will work together with point number 5 as we discussed. It will just help you to wind down. You can try to do a warm shower before sleep, which also sometimes allows you to kind of feel that drop in the temperature as you get to the bedroom and sleep better. Okay, and we finally got to the final point, which is choosing wrong diet. In here, there are a lot of diets out there which will help you to lose weight for a short period of time. Unfortunately, later on you have a yo-yo effect where you gain so much more weight back, and it's just discouraging. So you're not sure if you actually want to do any diets anymore because you've tried so many different ones that worked for a couple of weeks, and after that you just gain weight back. So if you are serious about losing weight and getting into better shape and desired weight in the long term, then you want to make sure that you are keeping with something what is sustainable, something what you are able to maintain for a very long time in your life. And what I mean by that, whole program and all of this is just to make sure you get to desired weight. When I'm talking about 6 weeks challenge and losing certain amount of weight, it's nothing to do with actual losing weight and then gaining it back. The whole goal and purpose of those videos and challenge is to make sure you get to the weight you want and you are able to maintain it. And hopefully this video was helpful for you. You'll find some of the points which you are able to change and will get you back on track on losing weight. If you are, let's say, not losing weight for a week or 2, don't get discouraged. Just make sure you keep going and make sure you readjust it slightly. Okay, well, I didn't lose weight for 1 week, I didn't lose weight. What I can do in order to make sure I do lose weight? Take a look through those points. If all of them are already addressed, you're still not losing weight, well, okay, try to reduce the calories ever so slightly and wait for another week. Well, that's all of the reasons we would like to go through today, and thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you find that some of them work for you and will get you back on track on losing weight and get to your desired weight and body. If you like the video, please consider clicking the like button. It helps me a lot, it helps the channel to grow and also spread the message to other people who might need this same advice. Also, if you would like to see actual diet I'm following myself, please click on the video which I will link in the end of the video, and that will get you through the 3 steps of how to actually apply the diet which is sustainable and which you can maintain for the long term. I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching.